Morning, guys. William here with Patriot Containers. Today's Monday, the 20th. It's going to be a good week. Got a lot of sales coming in this week. Couple deliveries today. You know, something funny is I'm delivering a 40-foot high cube new one trip with double doors today, coming out of the Dallas, Texas area. And I always get a kick when people want to see pictures of new containers. They're always the nicest containers you can buy. There's really nothing to see. But my last video about the Pinocchio rookie companies purchasing damaged new ones, this customer goes, "Hey man, when your driver's there, can I get pictures?" I go, "Yeah, it's always the same." "Well, I want to make sure." And I was like, "You know what? I think you watch my YouTube videos and you're scared you're going to get a high-priced, new one-trip container that has problems. I just don't purchase those." So, yeah, it should be a good week and halfway of the month. This video, for a Monday to start the day, I spend so much time ragging on how bad this industry is and what it's become. I am passionate about it because I own a business that's in this industry. It wasn't like this before. I started a business to make as much money as possible, obviously, but I also want to do the right thing for people and help people, and it's just getting out of hand. So that's why I'm doing my YouTube channel like this now. But yeah, as long as these companies just keep giving me information to report on, I just study them so much that I have so much to say about what they do wrong. Well, I try my hardest not to make these videos as sales pitches. I don't want them to come off as a sales pitch. I want these videos to come off as real help that is eye-opening, that either you don't want to see or maybe you really do want to see it. Because everything that I'm telling you guys in my videos is true about the container industry. I'm just the only one that's exposing it. And it's sad too, because nobody really probably even wants to know this information if you're buying a container. Who would have thought that this industry is this corrupted? So instead of posting just delivery videos on my YouTube channel, I can bring you educational information. But back to what I was saying is I hope my YouTube channel doesn't come off as a sales pitch. I want this to be educational information that can help you buy something and help you get smart, teach you what to ask for, teach you all the tricks that they're going to use against you to basically screw you over. So, but if we could not talk about that for one time, what do I do right? And why don't I have any complaints from any buyers in 11 years and I've sold 15 to 20,000 containers? Why is that? And it's not going to be that difficult of a video to talk about. It's going to be very short. So when I have somebody that calls me, I have to type in your zip code. That zip code is going to tell me where the container is coming from and how much your delivery is. And that one delivery price is attached to 120, 140, or 220s on a truck. If you need any more containers, you're going to pay that delivery more and more and more if you need more containers. So then I'm going to ask you with what size. Very crucial. You need a 20, you need a 40, what size? Every once in a while, some people need funky sizes and things change. But typically 98% of the time is a 20 or a 40-foot container. On my side of the phone, I kind of look at this very differently than most companies. You could be male, female, mean, nice, whatever you are. But on my side of the phone, I have to put myself in your shoes. I want you to put yourself in my shoes. On my side of the phone, there's three types of customers I can sell to. I can sell to people that want new ones, and every single one of my customers is going to be happy. I can sell to people that want good used containers, and every once in a while somebody might complain over the phone, and I got to handle it correctly and not run away from it. And then you got this customer. I don't care about how it looks. I want the cheapest thing you got. I'm going to buy from whoever gives me the lowest price. I promise I won't complain. I'm a welder. I'm going to paint it. I don't care about anything you have to say other than price. I've sold to people like that before. They complain constantly. So when I hear that as a business owner, I hear, is it really worth it to make $300 to $500 on this person to potentially listen to somebody complain for 2 to 3 days? And then if he really doesn't like the container, that he's going to reject it. And now I'm going to lose money, and I'm going to turn a $300 or $500 profit into a loss. And then they're going to leave me complaints. Is it really worth it? And my answer is no. It's just not. It's taking the higher road. It's doing the right thing. It's saying, hey, I'm better than that. The next thing I have to say, the problem with these other companies, though, I just listed best, good, bad. What the other Pinocchio rookie companies do is they do offer you the best, and then they offer you the worst. But they also buy from shipping lines that don't inspect their containers properly, so they really don't know with what you're going to get. You could get a good used one every once in a while, but they also can't control if you're going to get a bad one because they purchase as is or wind and watertight containers. And the real reason why these other companies get so many complaints is they're telling you the bad container is good. They shouldn't do that. If they were an honest company, they wouldn't do that. So when you call me and you go, hey, I need a good one that's wind and watertight. Well, you just asked for this container and then you asked for this container. This one's bad, this one's good. Which one do you want? Well, I was told, cargo worthy and wind and watertight's the same thing. No, you were told that by a Pinocchio rookie company that is misleading their customers. That's why they get so many complaints. So when you call me, you can't pay me to lie to you. You just can't. I mean, I guess if you offered me $1 million, I don't know. I'm just not a liar. I'm just not. It's funny too. Is when I was a kid, I lied. I don't think I cheated. I never was a cheater. I always liked to win. But I was a thief when I was a kid. At some point in time that changed, and I just can't lie or steal. I just can't. But I used to work for companies like that, and I started my business because I wanted to do the right thing for customers like yourselves. So there's a point where you're going to either trust me or not trust me. And that's the way it goes. If you trust me, you'll probably buy a container from me. If you don't trust me and you need to be lied to, you're probably going to go with a Pinocchio rookie company. And I hope it goes well for you. I'm highly doubtful that what these companies do to their customers. So when you're ready to place an order, I have an order form. We fill it out. I get on my secondary phone and I go, hey, driver, what day can you deliver this? And that driver's going to give me the soonest date he or she has on their calendar. And you either say yes or no. If it's a no, if it's a yes, you are on the schedule. You are on the schedule. The only reason I would not deliver is because of rain or snow. And once every 6 months, or maybe once a year, it's mechanical failure. But that's it. It doesn't happen on a daily basis like the Pinocchio rookie companies. That's what they say every time why they don't deliver. Mechanical failure. Mechanical failure. It's not. Happens once a year on one container. So, So I purchase better containers. Instead of purchasing damaged as is when in watertight, I purchase cargo worthy IICL and new one trips. It was sold to you with the truth. You weren't misled. It was delivered on the right day. The communication is key in all of this. The horrible companies, they can't communicate. They run away from communication, which leaves you in the dark, and now you want to cancel, and then you find out that there's a cancellation fee. You are promised a date for your delivery, and then they never show up. And then if you cancel, they're going to keep a cancellation fee. So here's the deal. Patriot Containers purchases better containers. My paperwork actually matches the correct container that you bought. I don't think these other companies are doing that. I think they're selling you something that sounds nice, and then they're purchasing shitty containers for you guys. You have a sales rep on the phone that says, hey, we're going to deliver in 7 to 10 days, but their invoice says 20 business days, which is basically 28 to 30 days. And then on top of it, you were lied to. It was never delivered on the right day. And then when you need them, they run away. Well, when there's a freak occurrence with dealing with my business, I run to that problem instantly. I will drop everything that I'm doing to attack and fix the situation right away and be accountable. That's why I don't have any complaints. I kind of look at it like this. I put my customers as number one. You are the customer. Without you, I don't make any money. The shipping lines and the drivers are above me. The person at the bottom is always me. I'm always the one that loses money if something goes wrong. That's called being accountable, being dependable, doing the right thing for your customers. The other companies that I'm warning you about, and it's 90% of cargo container companies, company first, employees second, shipping lines, drivers, customer at the bottom. That's why those companies have so many complaints in such a short amount of time. It's a fact. So there's a system. I have a system that actually benefits you as a customer, 100%. And you're kind of not really in a situation to go wrong with my business because it benefits you. I started my business because I want to do the right thing for customers. Pretty simple. So anyways, guys, I wanted to kind of tell why don't I have any complaints in 11 years? Well, I do the right thing for people. I tell the truth. I deliver on the right days, and I show up with the right products. And if there is a freak problem that was out of my hands, I handle it. And instead of running away like a coward, like what these other companies do, I run right to the problem and fix it. I will drop everything to be there and to be accountable and to be responsible. And if there's anybody going to lose money on your order, it's this guy. That's why I don't have any complaints in 11 years. So anyways, guys, that's it. Happy Monday. I got to get to work. I got some purchasing to do, some scheduling and stuff like that. So have a good one. Goodbye.